Ya halau aku macam tu je guys. hmm. Belah kau di sini. Ah, hey Jason. I forgot you don't smoke. Thank you. Bear with me, I'm almost done. Those scars. Oh, this? I never told you why I wear a mask all the time. Those are souvenirs from Tendril. They still itch when I'm exposed to cool air, hence the mask. I'm sorry for what happened. It's not that bad, kinda like wearing glasses. I got used to it. Can I help you with something? How are you holding up? Not too bad. What kind of person do you think Nin is? An independent soul. Independent soul. Yeah, very true. They all say that. You know how I idolize her. I see her as a hero. Now I'm starting to think maybe I'm wrong. How so? She is not what I expected. What did you expect her to be? A true hero? I know this sounds like a child talk, haha. But I seriously mean it. When I first got to know her, she told me that this world will slowly kill itself if nobody is there to make changes. Once you realize this, you are one of the few that the world counts on. If you stay out of it, you are contributing to the world's ultimate demise. That convinced me. I decided to follow her to the end of the world. All this time, she is risking her own life to fight injustice. Whether through Owl or as herself, she never backs down. But this time is different. Nin is hesitating, I'm sure of it. I think she is protecting Vision. Impossible. It's more like, how should I put it? She's holding back from the very start, using excuses like insufficient evidence and such. We had everything necessary to arrest Xin Yan, but she chose not to. We have found out Vision's illegal deals, but barely done anything about it. This operation has been taking one detour after another. Are we dancing around something? I don't know. It's as if Nin doesn't really care about stopping Vision. Don't you think so, Jason? What about what she did? Short explanation to everything. It may be a little weird, but nothing out of ordinary yet. She gave an explanation to everything you don't agree with. We had the holographic recording. Why didn't she arrest Yan? She told you Yan is only the tip of the iceberg. But we still take a chunk of the iceberg, no? We had more than enough evidence for an arrest. That won't stop Vision. Don't forget our real objective. Then what? Watch the rest of them burn evidence and flee? This was no matter them all friends that was just game. I know that, but what's the problem then? If you know that, then why are you asking? How would you explain today? Those kids? Yes. Have evidence that Vision is involved in human trafficking. Why didn't we hand it over to the police? Why rescue those kids? So that Vision will have time to destroy evidence and sever ties? Didn't she say we shouldn't raise any alarm? Those kids were in immediate danger because we did have a chance to rescue them. Immediate danger? In that case, what about those contributors in the cellar? They were in danger too. We had a chance to save them. Why didn't we take any action? Not in immediate danger. It's a process that takes years. Not immediate? How could you say that? It's cruel. Uh, Watching them taking these kids, isn't that cruel? I still must do something. She says only have different priorities. Okay, let's say you make a good point. Now, negotiation with vision that I absolutely don't agree with. Never. Letting them go cannot possibly be right. Do you agree with Nin on that too? We have to, not you too. It's a crappy solution, but also the least crappy option in our toolbox. What? What about the murder attempts on Miss Chang? Do you just let it slide? Let Yan and Chameleon keep doing what they do? Come out, friends, present, future, anything that goes on back. Of course, I want them to pay. I care more about friends, present, and future. I know how you feel. But I believe this is a matter of faith. For me, I always want to be just or right. And I thought Nin would agree with me. She knows that justice is not enforced by following rules. Sometimes we must get our hands dirty, make sacrifices, and enforce it by force. Don't you agree? Yeah. Say, what's your definition of justice? Everyone has a different definition. Here is mine. Justice means bad people get the punishment they deserve. At the source of every bad deed, there is a bad person. Taking out this root is a top priority. Is that wrong? The imperfect world, yes. The real world is more complicated. What is your definition then? Does this mean everyone receives the help what they deserve? Does this mean leaving a positive influence in the world? Justice is the voice of the people. I don't know. In that time. Help? What do you mean? Do you just leave evildoers be? I mean, helping the victim comes before punishing the aggressor. I mean, the punishment part is secondary. How do you help the victim without stopping the aggressor first? Just let the aggressor do their thing without pricing a price? Yes, if they are not further damaging the victim, punishing the aggressor is secondary, but still part of the plan. But if punishing the aggressor, you damage the victim again. That applies to our current situation, right? I propose to abandon those test subjects. Listen, I really hate Vision and people like them. They robbed me of my life and paid nothing for their crime. And every time they get away, they are encouraged to try worse. Someone must administer the punishment that is overdue. Make them pay, make them bleed. Make them afraid, so afraid that they have to look sideways and behind before they do anything. I will not back down. I'm avenging myself as well as their victims. Jason, for the last time, will you stand by me against Nin? I was shocked. Did you just say you agree with Nin? I've changed your mind. For a moment, I thought I was losing you. Will you really stand by me against Nin? Sorry, I thought about it again and it's no. But why did you say yes? It's very disappointed. Am I wrong? I've been wrong all this time? Everyone is siding with Nin except for me. I don't understand. I believe I'm enforcing justice, but none of you agree. Nin and 23 insists I'm acting out of revenge. Is it so? Am I really blinded by revenge? By your own definition, you are enforcing justice. Yes, Maybe you don't believe it either. Believe what? That you are enforcing justice? Even if I were driven by revenge, is that really so wrong? There's no right or wrong. You choose the path. My choice, huh? I want to do good to make this world a better place. I see many bad things happen every day, even at this moment. People pretend these things don't exist until they become one of the victims. I want to change this. What happened to me, I won't allow it to happen again to anyone. I see an issue, I solve an issue one step at a time. I must address it at the root, taking out the people who started it, or so I believe. You're supposed to do that and you know it. So you want to avoid tragedies from the source. Yes. And do it by disclosing everything we have. At the same time, we want Vision to kill their test subjects. Yeah, I mean, can, but Vision might kill all the test subjects to cover it up. You want them to do that? What if the test subjects wants it? What do you mean? Maybe they want someone to avenge them, even if they die in the process. I was in exactly the same situation once, and I would want that. I know how they feel, that want that pay any price for revenge, fulfilling their wish in is justice. Why are you looking at me like that? Am I wrong? But you are not them. Revenge and justice are the same thing now, huh? What? I don't mean. I see you try really hard to justify revenge. You definitely, if justice is changed awfully fast. Aduh, dia tengah depressed. Phew. Oh, okay. Dia dah okay sikit. Maybe dia dah ni kan. I think I'm seeing everything clearly now, Jason. Maybe I didn't really care that much about justice. It's an excuse to convince myself to justify my impulse. What do you think now? What do you think now? Now I see. We should negotiate with Vision for the safety of their test subjects, then punish them for what they did maybe at a later time. Actually, this negotiation alone should have teach them a good lesson. Knowing we have their darkest secrets, they'll be more cautious. They will at least think twice before trying anything illegal again. So the same conclusion as Cetus. It's pretty smart. However, I was selfish, alright, and I put my revenge above everything else. That much I admit. But I'm not giving it up. I'm just cannot give up this hate. And this urge to fuck consequences and making Visions pay. The idea of revenge has taken root. What can I do about it? He's doubting himself. So they're alright to harbor an idea. Taking action would be something very different. But it feels awful keeping this dark urge inside. Each part of walking the right path, right? One of those inconvenient facts, haha. Yin never has to worry about this. She somehow keeps everything under control. It takes years of tough life to attain the level of detachment, meaning I'm still too young. I think I know what to do. Thank you, Jason. I'm glad we had this talk. Nah, no biggie. It is biggie for me. You helped me more than you realize. I'm not 100% certain about everything yet, but there is a clear direction. It's not so lost anymore. Probably good news. It's late. Don't let me keep you any longer, Jason. What about you? I walk around for a while. I like One Piece Street at night. Helps me think. Don't worry about me. This won't take long. Good night. Tell Miss Cheng I'm sorry for keeping you this long. Haha. But to have a talk with Lawrence on night of day 4. Ooh. Okay. The achievement for that, basically. Wow. Okay. It was miserable lah in the moment. Friend is asleep. Zzz. Jay, sorry, I was waiting for you, then fell asleep. Hey, I'm home. Hey. It will be over soon. Trust me, Jay. All will be well. Friend, should we go to bed too? Let me take a shower. Jason, Lawrence. Lawrence? Could you do me a favor? I was calling 23 but she didn't pick up. Could you check on her and Nin? I sense something not right. Hopefully it's just me. That's it, thank you. He hung up. Okay. Nak keluar balik. Aduh, aku nak habiskan. Who is it? Me. Can I help you? Nothing, just checking on you guys. Okay, me. I see you have got nothing better to do. Haha. I'm in the middle of something now. Whatever you want, can we leave it for tomorrow? Good night. Good night. Is it just me? Or is her voice kinda quivering? Hello? How is Sweeto doing? She's okay. The wounds are not too bad. Have some rest. It's bedtime. Jason? How do you know it's me? You just knocked twice. Let's go home, please. It's a tough day waiting. Enough is enough. So, but I have to see to for something important. Whatever it is, leave it for tomorrow. Need rest. Leave her be. She's growing impatient. What's that? You can come in now, Jason. Haha. That didn't go well. What the hell is going on? You are shot by your own tranquilizer. Stop fighting. Sure, I'm not stupid. Hey, I thought I had a chance against you. Now I see why they say you are inhuman. Haha. You think this is fun? Sweeto looks angry and bewildered but at the same time. Two emotions that I never expected to see on her face. What the hell do you think you are doing? What is your problem? Hey, calm down. You never lose your cool, Nin. I never. Jason died. What's going on? 23 tried to knock me out with tranquilizers. Tried and failed. Do you sleep with your eyes open or what? I knew you'd do something. You knew? I knew you are the snitch. What, we really do have a snitch among us? When? When watching Francis's holographic recording. The moment that chameleon appeared, I was visibly shaken. Yes. I was shocked to see him in this case, really. Vision is always half a step ahead of us since this operation started. I thought it was just bad luck. But after that moment, I started to suspect you. First, I did some tests. The ID card for Lawrence the other day. You changed the title mid-operation to see when the information was leaked. Haha, textbook trick. But you fell for it. Yep, I did. Because I never for once thought you'd suspect me. Ironic. Yeah. The bug discovered in Francis' wound was fabricated. There was no such thing. Vision could have done a lot worse if they did plan a bug. We could have been dead by now. Yes, I only provided them with a tiny little bit of info. Enough of hinder your progress, but not to cause us a physical danger. A new attempt to turn Lawrence against me. It was like a joke. Aha. Was counting on him to at least slow you down with his tantrums. Now we know it didn't work at all. Because I trust you and Lawrence, even if I know you are a snitch. Even if I have no idea why you did that. I fully trust you won't harm me. Come on, don't talk like that. It makes me feel like a pathetic piece of shit, you know? Do you hate me, Nin? I won't be surprised if you do. 23. Why? Because I love you. This is not the time. I mean it, Nin. I have to stop you before it's too late. There's something terrible at the end of this path. It will hurt you. I'm doing everything I can to delay that moment. I just want to protect you, Nin. You're delusional of what? Protect me? I'm by endangering my partners? They are your partners too. Sacrificing partners is part of our job. What? No, Where's your ex-coms officer? Enjoying retirement on a tropical island, huh? I didn't mean to. You are the one partner I cannot afford to lose. I don't have the heart to see you hurt. Hurt? I'm not your average hurt. I don't mean physical injury. The way you do things, physically injury is inevitable. You won't get to die in your own bed, and I have no problem with it. I'm worried about things that could mentally break you. Mentally break me? You almost did it. Think about it. What you did to Lawrence. You could have killed him. Between he and Jason, they could handle this situation. Getting out was not a problem. You think I'm talking about the flop car? He trusted you. Trusted you more than anyone else, more than me. Do you know that? Do you have any idea how much you mean to him? He's relying on you, 23. I know what I did. I don't deserve him. She told you to do this. Yes. Please don't go. You know she has planned something terrible for you. Grandma. She told you what Vision really is doing. She hinted, said it's something you will hate with all your heart, but swallow it nonetheless. By then she will have found out your nature. Grandma is very confident. Neither of her adversity test. More likely I cannot tell what exactly waits. Are you part of the test or a testy like I am? You think I could know? Maybe I am both. I don't get it, 23. I outplay her test every single time. Why are you so worried now? Why are you working so hard to stop me, even sabotaging the operation? Because you don't get the point of adversity test. You believe you have seen the worst Grandma can do. No, you are wrong. She can escalate the game indefinitely. Eventually you will lose. Only then will she be done with you. Of course I know that. I know it is an irrelevant fact. From now on, you will feel it. You have been there, I've seen it. The moment that I had to make a decision against all my principles. Your moment is yet to come. So for now, I know better than you do. 23. One day she will break you, change you, most likely tomorrow. But I don't want to see you change. 23. Is this worth it? And you know I made plenty decisions that I am ashamed of. I've cut short lives that should not have been taken. And you know what it did to me? I became obsessed with principles to make sure I won't go too far into the dark. Even that, I still cannot sleep at night. I hate myself for what I am. Principles cannot protect you. They are rigid, meant to be broken. When they break, you take a heavier hit. Putting them in the center of your faith doesn't make you better off. If anything, you will doubt yourself even more. What should I do then? What can I be as peaceful as the almighty superhuman Situ with her fluid values? Laws and rules, at least they are definite. Isn't that the whole point? Something definite to fall back on to stop the doubt? Something that tells me it's not my fault so that I can sleep at night. I do what I do to get rid of this guilt, this self-hate. I don't think it's a thing because you have never been there yet. All your thought about the right thing, about justice, about fluid values, you think it makes you invincible? Look, they are all failed, these losers. Everyone eventually had to face their ugly selves. What makes you think you are any different? When your time comes, you will. I'm not doing this for what's right. The point of enforcing justice is justice itself. All I want is to help more people. Meanwhile, you want inner peace that allows you to sleep at night. Neither of these can be achieved by holding on to a set of definite standards. What we need is to keep understanding ourselves, understanding the world around us, make decisions that are right for a specific where and when. That's how you make things right. Admittedly, there are a lot of gray areas in this process. I keep doubting myself all the time. Every now and then, I adjust my concept of right as needed. Doubting myself is an integral part of life. Every bullet fired, every life taken, I doubt if it's alright all the time. The stress is constant. But again, this doubt is what makes me feel assured. If I'm doubting myself, I can assess, adapt, and rectify. I'm not going to walk a clearly defined path. It will make me overly trust myself and justify what I have done wrong. Well said. But what's the point? Talk as much as you want. I'm still what I am. What do you expect? That I admit I am wrong? That I repent? I didn't mean. I know I'm not. I'm on the wrong path, Nin. Always. Still, I am what I am. I know what you don't. I know you don't need my protection. I know motive is entirely selfish. Nonetheless, I want to see you well, see you happy. I'd hate to see the moment that they break you. You are too good to deserve that. You take all the pain and hold it inside. This is my choice. I know. You know what, Nin? Even as a beholder, the way how hard you try makes me feel bad. I feel like a soft, selfish bastard. No, you are not. Oh, but I am. If Grandma does break you, if she turns you into one of us, a nihilist, then maybe I can tell myself that I am not bad. I am normal. Just look at Nin. We're the same. We are equal. We're always equal, 23. Or perhaps I don't want to see you beaten. I'm afraid to see your wings snapped. If you give up, I'd have even less of a chance. Damn it. Life is tough, Nin. Yeah. So very tough. No one will change me. When this is all over, I'll be the same person that I am now. I promise. Cannot we hold it for one more day? Grandma says after tomorrow, permanent changes will happen. By then, you won't be able to undo it, no matter how hard you try. And you will try as hard as you want. The result will be the same, and you won't have to blame yourself. Circumvent the adversity test by not making a choice at all. Not making a choice itself is a choice. But 23, there are people being tortured. Torture, huh? Sounds bad. Yeah, it is bad. It is terrible. Trank, I'm blacking out. Nin, everything you need is ready. Same old place. The decryption system is customized for you. You don't need me for it. Thank you, 23. Nin, what's the right thing to do if I could start over? How can I deal with this with peace? No matter what we do, as long as we still care, there won't be peace? I see. But, damn. You cannot just stop caring. What are you here for? To check how you are doing. Thank you. The three won't be with us tomorrow. What do we do as planned? We must. The tranquilizer will knock her out for at least 24 hours. She wanted to use it on me and keep me out of the mission. What for? Grandma is watching me all the time since the beginning of this operation. She let me to vision our operation is a part of her plan, although I wasn't expecting 23 to be a part of it. That wretched woman. She is angry. His whole elaborate setup is one of her adversity tasks. 23 wanted to keep me out of it so that I won't play Grandma's game. Aren't you her own agent? Why is she against you? Exactly because I am her own agent. She must ensure complete dominance. Grandma won't stop until she gets what she wants. If she honors to 23, tomorrow will be the final stage of the test. What will happen? 23 said permanent changes will happen after tomorrow. Something big must be happening with far-reaching consequences. We must find out what it is while we have time. This is part of Grandma's plan too. She knows I simply cannot give up. As to what she prepared for me, there's no way to tell. We must stay alert and be ready to improvise. If you move fast enough tomorrow, we should be largely alright. Damn. How are you holding up? I'm alright. I'll be a lot better by the morning. You should have some rest too. We will go over specific tactics in the morning. She is pale. And I will make an excuse to explain 23's absence. Don't tell Lawrence. Don't tell him again. Lawrence will be devastated if he knew what 23 did. Cannot risk it, especially now. Alright, but you must tell him afterwards. I will, I promise. There's so much for tonight. It's been a long day for you. She looks weary. What's up? Am I a heartless person? You mean the way you have how you treated 23? No, in general. No. I know I'm unreasonable, irrational. To me, everything is clear cut, black and white, right and wrong. My judgments aren't always correct, but I make decisions fast and without remorse. I don't stop simply because something might hurt myself or my friends. I make no compromise. However, I don't think I'm particularly demanding moral-wise. If I think something is wrong, it's usually very wrong. I cannot pretend otherwise. Knowing what needs to be done but not doing it is unimaginable. I cannot find myself any excuse. I see something within my ability. I must do it. For that, people call me cold, heartless, or my high horse. In doing what I do, I bring harm to people who I care about. She is looking at 23. She tenses up for a split second as if never thought of this. Maybe you are right. Thank you, Jason. That makes me feel much better. Sudden change of vibes. In fact, I have more in common with Chameleon. I believe we share essentially the same value system. The thing is, he wiped the line between right and wrong. Making decisions is a lot easier that way. I just cannot do that. I don't see myself any better than him. We are on the same path, it's just that he is further down the road. I cannot judge him because I've never been where he is. Didn't 23 say something like that? I never had to make a life-changing decision like she did. We'll know tomorrow. Yeah. Moment of truth is close. Now it's really late. We should go home. Good night, Jason. Good night. Extended professing her feelings for C2. Okay. Oh, tidak. Never get him. Ada apa dah ni? Dan Akhirnya guys, oh my god. Ada lagi. Shit. Yeah, of course. Hey. Hey. So what do you think? But what is me all day? Which part? C2. You mean what Chameleon and Helper said? That's C2 competitors vision. Correct. Is she hiding something from us? I know you pursued the subject and she did give an answer. Do you think maybe I shouldn't have asked? No, you did well. I'd do the same if I were in the cockpit. Free agent of drama. And that's top secret, provided she's not lying to us. In that case, she does have a good reason to keep us in the dark. You believe her? I do. Let's approach it from another angle. Suppose, in the worst case scenario, that C2 is in fact working for one of Vision's competitors. She still has no reason to hurt us. The worst she could do is to leave us behind when things start to get hectic. Based on what I have seen, she won't even do that. She's keeping secrets, alright, but she's still essentially an altruist. Like at the construction site, she didn't bolt like Helper did. Instead, she confronted Chameleon and his man all by herself for a bunch of random kids. I have trouble imagining her working for a corporation for profit. What do you think? Believe and altruist. Okay. Yeah, we have an argument on that. Well, reality is what it is. Trust it or not, she's our only chance of survival. We have to go with the flow, I guess. Never have a say, in my own life. The way how C2 fought Chameleon was quite an eye-opener. It's like a superhero movie. If she's not bullshitting, I will be able to pull that off too with some training. Then I won't need a protection from anybody. I can totally take care of myself and friend. Although one-on-one combat is one thing, I need protection against the establishment. Owl. She said we will join Owl sooner than expected. She made it sound like a bad thing, but I think it's exactly the opposite. She loathes Owl because she's a helpless idealist. She cannot cope with all those dirty deals Owl makes with corporations under the counter. On the other hand, don't give a flying fuck. If Owl wants to maintain the status quo, fine by me. So here is my plan. Once the time comes, I'll take C2's referral, join Owl, and cut ties with her right after. Why cut ties? You don't have to be genius to tell she is not popular within Owl. The kind of that just cannot stop being a troublemaker. I don't want to be seen as part of her gang. It would be counterproductive, right? I see. Now you know my plan. What do you think? What I think doesn't matter. You are made my mind. What I think doesn't matter. You have made up your mind. You are the only one that I can discuss anything with. I believe you care about me and friend. I have been possessed many times, but you are the first who bothers to talk to me. You know what? Even if I'm not possessed, the Jason Dial people see from day to day isn't me. That Jason doesn't know what I know. He's not aware of being possessed. I am the real Jason, but I have never really lived. I have been locked in this room since the dawn of time. Before you came... Sorry, I wandered off. Let's get back to the subjects. I will join Owl, then cut ties with C2. What do you think? It's a good idea. Is it good? Maybe it's too soon to think about exit plans. Tomorrow may bring us new opportunities. Who knows? What your talk with Lawrence? I'm glad you cared so much about that boy. Thought you'd be against it. I don't blame you. What I said yesterday did sound like I loathed them all. But with Lawrence, you did a good thing, a great thing. You stopped him. Stop him? Yes. It's not for you. He's gonna do something very stupid. How do you know? From personal experience, I've seen people like him. He's too innocent for this world. Young and foolish, but not forever. Maybe you are right. Yeah. Time's up. Yeah. There's one thing we forgot to cover. That would be 23. It's exactly the case I need to back my argument. We cannot keep ties with C2. What do you mean? Thanks to 23, now we know this entire operation is one giant adversity test designed for C2. Because I will see C2 as one hell of a problem child. Not the entire owl. Grandma is the only one that counts. Being too close to the problem child, we will be seen as a problem child too. And lots of troubles ensue. I'm making an assumption. A very reasonable assumption. From here on, the risk is seriously ramping up. I'm counting on you. I trust you. Damn. Okay. The right thing. Finish chapter 4. Akhirnya guys, pulau otak weh. 6 jam setengah apa. Are you ready? So, sampai sini je kita punya perjalanan kali ini. Kita jumpa lagi on the next stream. Udah mengantuk saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good night. Sayang semua. Bye-bye.